sipping on green, portfolios of sauce. Riding waves so high, I'm the crypto boss. Mansion floating on clouds, beaches in my view. Prayers nights with a drip, Dubai skyline too. Rolex gleaming nights, models on my line. Escorts in the whip, living so divine. Cocky with the flex, asshole on the rise. Calling every move, genius in disguise. Yeah, Marcus my stage, always hitting right. Falls a shadow creeping out of my sight. Greedy high, yeah, chasing that lit boom. Lambo skirt, mansion touching the moon. Paris drip, Dubai haze, diamonds flash. Sex with queens, cashing in my stash. Greedy high, straight up, asshole on blast. Genius vibe, know the market's past. But the falls are ghosts, yo, lurking in the black. Greedy high, setting traps, I can't track. I'm running through the charts, sauce on overload. Escorts in the jet, diamonds on the road. Beaches with the crew, tripping on the green. Cocky with the calls, king of the scene. Yeah, genius delusion, always calling the play. But the crash whispers low, stealing my day. Rolex ticks the hype, models in my trance. Falls a silent blade, cutting my dance. Straight up, portfolios a throne, I'm too fly. Grease my fuel, watch the market die. Greedy high, yeah, chasing that lit boom. Lambo skirt, mansion touching in the moon. Paris drip, Dubai haze, diamonds flash. Sex with queens, cashing in my stash. Greedy high, straight up, asshole on blast. Genius vibe, know the market's past. But the falls are ghosts, yeah, lurking in the black. Greedy high, setting traps, I can't track. Oh, the drop is hard, shadows in my ride. Tripping on the greed, nowhere to hide.
In your pipe and smoke it. What do you think about that? What? It wasn't on? Damn it. Anyway, what I was saying, yeah, we're professional around here, Mr. Brackett's Adventures. We make sure the microphones are on when they're supposed to be. We're professionals.
Chasing that lit boom. Lambo skirt, mansion touching the moon. Paris drip, Dubai haze, diamonds flash. Sex with queens, cashing in my stash. Greedy high, straight up, asshole on blast. Genius vibe, know the market's past. But the falls are ghosts, yeah, lurking in the black. Greedy high, setting traps, I can't track. Fade the beat, crown slips away. Grease my ghost, end of the play. From the high to the crash, a fool's wild tale. Crypto greedy king, destined to fail.
It's time for a little cowbell. Nothing like a little cowbell, just to smooth things over, make you feel a little bit better about life. It just makes everything feel so much better.
Sling through the charts where the shadows twist. Bitcoin's pulse ignites with every risk. Adrenaline floods as the green bars soar. Hunting the peak, I crave it more. The night hums low, a seductive snare. My heart pounds wild in the market's glare.
Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. I already did that. Shut up, son. You smell like pickles. It's relish. Shut up, son.
Oopsies. He put it up there twice.
Welcome to the late night show, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare yourself. If this is your first time, please keep your hands to yourself at all times. Don't let the featherless turkey skin entice you to do things that you will regret tomorrow. You'll notice that there are no feathers. He's all golden brown, buttered up. Somebody grab that cranberry sauce if you know what I mean. Sean, hit the damn button.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Yeah, that was awkward. I don't know. It sounded better up here than when it actually came out. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Late Night Crypto with the Road Dogg. We're being stupid as usual here and watching Bitcoin on a tiny degenerate time frame, the 3 minute. Yay! I know a lot of you know exactly what this is. Yeah. However, it's not the time frame I want to talk about. There's some curious things going on with Bitcoin, and I think we need to address it. You know, we were bearish as F, and now all of a sudden there's this like, it's a bullish AF. And okay, granted, it could be, and I am one, and I've got an argument for just a big old stiffy to the upside. Hey, Brackish. How's it going, Brackish Adventures? So because he said something in the chat, No, it's no, not the, stop it, Sean. You're freaking weirdo. All right. Hey, everybody. This show just gets awkward by the moment, doesn't it? All right. So here on that 1 hour, you know, we can kind of see what's happened where we dropped down, and we're feeling good. We didn't come down further. That's the biggest thing I want to say. Higher lows. We got some good things that are looking like going on, except for this freaking trend line hanging over our head, that dark cloud, and then this little ceiling right here, light fixture. I'm still waiting for that to come in. It hasn't got here yet, but when it does, I'll let you know. Until then, all I can offer you at this point in the game is a disco ball. And okay, so just okay. Anyway, but back at the ceiling right over here, that's this guy, this purple line right here, the ceiling. That's a 0.5 Fibonacci. That's about 100. That's just right around. No, it's actually 118,200. Just that area that I'm concerned about, and that's just the beginning of the tip of the thing. The really thing okay. We talked about this a few days ago, but it's so easy to forget about this because, hey man, Jerome's got the money printer going on. We're good to go. Which, you know, cross our fingers that happens. But go ahead, rip the Band-Aid off. We come to the weekly, and we just want to, you know, we still got some stuff here that are some warning signs that we might want to be a little bit aware of, okay? Not to forget about that may be a happening over here, as this is the weekly MACD. Now, she does many things, and some say she's just a silly old drunk woman and just always behind the times there, lagging indicators, what they call her. Don't say it to her face, though. She slapped the hell out of you. I know personally, I did it before. Anyway, she's starting to get turtle face over here. If you can see that, that looks just like an old snapping turtle we used to dig out of the pond. The little bent nose, just put a little yellow dot there. Looks just like a little snapping turtle. Ooh, look, the little hump over here. Anyway, them suckers bite you when the lips come down, and that red line, that blue line, and that red line right there. When they collide and they cross each other, sticks out his tongue. Yeah, the market goes to shit. It goes to hell. Now that's just the backwoods way of saying that. But it's done it before. It's gave us turtle eye before, and that's what I'm going to start calling it. Shoot, I might start selling the course now. I'm renaming things. I'm getting ready to throw some people out. Oh, yeah. We're going to make the big money. Like turtle eye here. I'm being stupid, people. I'm sorry. It's one of those days. But it was, the point is, without getting into a long story, if I can get my freaking, what the hell's wrong with you, Mouse? You did this 2 nights in a row, man. There's starting to be a pattern there. Make it stop. Okay. It's 2 nights. When I start this stream, my mouse stops working. Anyway, right here, we started doing it. It was giving us a warning sign just like it is right now. And we have to be cautious here, because if it ever does cross, man, that's your sign to get out of the market for real, for history. Now, Maddie, she does a lot of things. Mac, that's the weekly MACD. I mean, she'll still play food off your plate, you know. She drinks a little bit too much and everything. But one thing she'll never do, she'll never lie to you. That's what I've found with the weekly MACD. Yeah, she's pretty solid, gosh darn reliable. Right now, it looks like she's trying to bend over and tell us a secret, and I don't want to hear. It's never been good, y'all. So we'll see if we can get her distracted again and go back the other way. But the only thing that's going to do that, the whole reason we're over here anyway, this better be a strong ass move happening for Bitcoin. It better start. Like, we better get some volume coming in to make that thing happen. Because it's not just the weekly MACD. It's Road Dog, you're getting so turned up about that. What the hell's going on over here on the 2 week? It's also showing some weakness, right? Look at this. This is market cipher. Stochastics coming down. Red dot on the 2 week. I mean, money flow still in the green. Now we got that going, but every other indicator is on the downside. Momentum wave, this thing they call a VWAP, and then they say it's not really a VWAP. I don't know what the frick it is, but it's going to the downside, and it's not supposed to. Okay. And that's on the 2 week. Now these have heavier momentum, and it takes it a minute to turn these little suckers around. Now we are still waiting for confirmation on this dot, but you know, all the other stuff are pointed in the wrong direction. It's not like they're just going to, oops, sorry, U-turn, Smokey and the Bandit style, and do a donut and go shoot. Well, I don't know. They could, but nothing is impossible. But how likely is that? So those are just a few little warning signs. I mean, we haven't killed it yet. You know, we're not. I'm not trying to be bearish. I'm just giving you, we're still not out of the woods yet. So either something very, very funky is about to happen that will make us bullish AF as soon as the market start opening Sunday night, which is just tomorrow, by the way. That we have to have that. We have to have that. That means this 118,000, this trend line, it better be nothing, man. That better not be an obstacle. It better be like running through the little tape at the end of a marathon, or running through a band of toilet paper or something like that. We better just cut right through that. Because, man, my MACD, she don't play. I'm just telling you, she don't play. Better appease her, distract her, and do something really massive soon. That's my take. However, so Bitcoin has some warning signs. Hey, things could go nasty, and it wouldn't be nasty. Well, it's not nasty, but it mean us dropping lower instead of, and it wouldn't necessarily be a range. More likely, there would actually be a level drop, and that kind of throws things back a little. I don't know. It's better if that scenario doesn't happen. Okay, but it could. We were thinking how possible it was there. There's even there were so many bearish videos back there too, and it's not totally invalidated just yet. It's not totally invalidated. That's the point I'm trying to drive home. A lot of things can still kind of screw up our happy little fall. But what is a nice strong move starting tomorrow going into next week. That's exactly what we need. And I need to see, not come up here and just go, is that's a ceiling. I need to see you just like, yeah, screw that ceiling, tackle it, go through it, break it, whatever. You got to do it. All right, well, that's my spiel. People, I hope I didn't blast anybody's ear out. Here's that right there. Now, here's some things here on the 4 hour. Because she's been struggling all day, it seems like. That nice big going up, and all the flag boys have to extend their flags and change narratives and stuff. As we kind of, just came back down. We threw our fibs out and everything, and that was our target here at 14.6. And luckily, that was where we magically kind of bounced at. A lot of people might be still looking for that 618 and whatever, but we went with that guy, and it seems to be doing pretty good for us. I must say, I've heard no complaints. The HOA hasn't, they haven't been by, so I think we're good with it. That it might stick, and maybe we can start working on a higher high here. I'm hoping that would be cool. That would be very bueno. And then here on Market Cipher, look, we got the little green dot. Now, money flow, she's not in the green yet, but she's turning around. She's in there kind of deep, so maybe it's time for it to flow in, baby. Maybe this is the beginning of the turnaround. I like what I'm seeing here on the stochastics. By golly. Oh, by golly. Is this 4 hour? 4 hour? I'm so sorry, people. I'm so sorry. This doesn't happen very often, I promise. Dang, Bitcoin, how you doing, baby? You're looking so good. Yeah, I know we don't know the charts. We on the down low right over here. We're just hanging over here with the BMC on. You feel me? Can you feel me? And she was looking down until I came around and saw that, hey, what you hung up on here, baby? Can we turn that frown upside down, and can we get you clowning around and maybe go a little to the upside, to the upper room? Hey, you know what I'm saying? We just go upstairs a little bit. Because if you look deep inside, baby, you see you was on a trend, even at your last low. We was able to bring you up a little bit. You feel me? Girl, I'm checking out your curves, but I'm also checking out your angles. Ooh, baby, looky right there. I see you just leaning into me. I know it's a little too presumptive. It's just one little line with 2 points in it, and a lot of space there in between. But darling, just lean on me, baby, and follow me up. Take my hand, baby. Come on. Ooh, why, there's a little green dot down here. Is that for me by chance? Are you feeling it? Are you feeling a little groovy? Do you need a little turkey in your life, baby? Can we get things to kind of win a little north here? I'll be back. I just wanted to get a little taste, little tease. You hang on there now. All right. I don't know what the hell that was, but I'm sorry that you had to experience it. Well, this is awkward. Sean? Anyway, 4 hour looks kind of cool, man. I'm feeling kind of tingly about it. I think we can get a little upward action out of Bitcoin here. That's all I'm saying. Hey, everybody. Hey, let's come over to the chat and say hello to everybody. See, how's y'all doing tonight? Oh, crap. I lost it. Here it is. No, it is. Chat, where you at now? 28 people hanging out with me right now. Oh, bless your little hearts. Y'all ain't got nothing to do on Saturday night. I won't tell nobody. That's all right. Hey, we're all a big happy family right here. Just having a little fun unwinding after a week of what the hell was this crap, Bitcoin? Scared the bejesus out of us. Well, it looks like Mr. Miles. Mr. Miles? My man? Being first here tonight? Your microphone is not on. Oh, crap.
All right.
Congratulations, Mr. Miles, being first. And we got Joe from Trading Intuition, fellow YouTuber. How's it going, Joe? Good to see you. Duality C. Striga. My OG. Enunciate your words, Mr. Turkey. My OG, I said. Duality C. Board PC guy. Ave Medina. Brackus Adventures. Hey, Brackus is first. Hey, congratulations, Brackus. Congratulations, my man, on being first. My loins are burning for more cowbell, he says. And, well, it just so happens I've got a little cowbell right here. The bigger one needs something to bang it with. I removed its ringer. And you would have thought I thought it would, if I took the ringer out, it would make a higher pitched sound. That's what would make sense to me, but it doesn't. It's still kind of down there. I don't know. I'll figure it out when he says, Gator Squatch in the house. Barbecue Gator. 505 called. Hey, what's going on, my man? Joe's on the phone. He's unable to tag people. And laying down, and I feel like laying down too, to be honest with you. Good to see you guys. Let me catch up with the chat here. I'm kind of way behind. That's back in the intro back there. Bracken says his soul has a stiffy. We need to take a look at that. 505 says, I love the show's music. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. All this stuff isn't released, but I do have a lot of stuff released. And if you got to look at Spotify or whatever streaming thing, it should be some of it on there. Alexa and all that good stuff. Road Dog Crypto's available on YouTube. Joe also has music out too. And we'll take I'll pull up Joe here in a second. Mr. Myers, I want to make another Casper buy. Tell me if you see any potential better buys over the next few hours or days. Or just buy now before things get really heated. Why is this thing doing this over here? That is so weird. I've already got you. I don't understand these little post-it notes. I got duplicate. Oh, well, you're still up there too, though. All right. Anyway, I feel like I'm in a different universe sometimes. Strega says my crypto's still low. When's my chance to get 10 Lambos? I sympathize with that. I really do, especially with time. That little booger. I'm gonna have to round it up. I keep saying that, but I just ain't done nothing about it yet. Yes, the altcoins overall, they're starting to look nice, but they still got a long way to go to where they were in December, and especially just to get back where some of those things were back last year, back in May, right? I'm not going to be satisfied until my portfolio is back to where it was about a year and a half ago, and I'm kind of pissed about that. I'm pissed that I'm pissed that there was a series of bad decisions there. Or how else would you explain it? Oh, did not listen to the weekly MACD. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. You wonder why I'm talking about it so hard right now. I'm going to listen this time, baby. I knows. Convinced myself. Oh, she's just drunk. She'll walk it off. No. MACD crosses bearish on that weekly. Yeah, get your ass slapped. Look, I had feathers before then. I don't have feathers anymore. I lost my feathers because of that. Anyway, hey, 31 people hanging out. So glad to have you here. I'm so hot for turkey right now. I'm hot for turkey. Wonder if I can get a stupid song out of that. Watching from my mother's house today on her big ass screen TV, says MG Motorsports. Hey, cool. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, man. King Hell. All hail King Hell. Maybe I should put this a little closer, and it looks like I'm looking more at the camera. How's that? Reese John says, what's up, Road Dog? And I say, what's up, Reese John? Good to see you, man. I have all these pieces of paper just right under. I've got I guess technically a teleprompter a little thing lays under it. You put your iPad or screen, and then I lay my little notes over there, and then I see it reflected right back at me. This is a little distracting there. Now I just see the set of boobs that I drew on the glass screen. Hey, that one's a little. Okay. Anyway, I'm kidding. That is a good idea, though. Ave, thank you, my man. I appreciate you. Thank you for being so good. Ave put up the link there to the little thing about Spotify and some of the places and the music's there. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ave, for supporting me that way. That means a lot to me, my man. That takes. He's a real one. All you guys have been here for so long, just doing what you do. You ain't got to do nothing different, but you guys are just awesome just for being here, man, and hanging out. Some of you guys for has it been 3 years? It's been over 3 years now, I think, for streaming. I think so. Right? John Doe. Oh, we still don't know who he is. Check C out. Hawk? Are you choking? Is that it? Hello? Sometimes I get choked up with how this market moves too. I understand. So I'm not quite sure. If you are requesting to coin, it's a good opportunity for me to do this little thing before I... Oh, snap. I forget it. That wasn't it, was it? Was that it? What did I just do? Okay. I hit a button. My fingers are really not bad. I have very thin fingers, but when it comes to on my phone and all this stuff, I've had finger buttons a lot. Is he talking sexy to Miss Luz again? Third round slowly, baby. Oh, this must have been at the awkward moment at the show. I was hoping you guys have forgotten about that already. Can't press the like button enough. Can you talk to my Altura bag like that? Hey man, that's actually one of the coins I was going to take a look at tonight was Altura, and I haven't looked at it yet, but it looked like she'd be pumping. Look like somebody I talk to her. Sounds like anyway. There's Mr. Miles. How's it going, Mr. Miles? We should all be grateful that we don't live in Road Dog's head. Yeah, I know. It's a mess in there. John Doe's just chilling. Bradley Downs, welcome to the stream. I would do that too, my man. Hey, you got a little alien on there. Thank you so much for being part of the family. I'm thinking about doing something a little extra for the membership area. I don't know. I'm feeling out. It's just random thoughts. I get random thoughts, and then sometimes I forget about them, and I get enough insight to them. We can make something happen. But I think Bitcoin got a boner. I hope so. I hope it maintains his boner. Brackish. Any swing trades incoming? I think it's a good time to keep our eyes out for it. Now, you know, Bitcoin does look like it's a little nervous and kind of, you know, that weekly MACD. I'm being serious about that. I mean, that's kind of a big thing. We got a 4-hour good thing, like she wants to do something, right? But I mean, these bigger time frames, they got some negative stuff going on here. The weekly. The 2 weekly got a red dot. I mean, we just go on my market cipher here. We already looked at MACD, right? Bearish divergence going on. A weekly red dot there. There's some stuff to kind of keep in mind. There's going to be some bearish overtones here. That's why I need to see that big ass strong move to come in and try to wipe that out. On anything that hasn't confirmed, but man, I don't want to see no crosses on no MACDs. They're the setup where it can roll over. But anyway, we're looking at total 3. That's what I meant to get over. Total 3 looks like she's got some more to squeeze out. It looks like it might get kind of juicy for total 3 here a little bit. Now we got the stochastics RSI on market cipher, and they're starting to top out, and that's not a bad thing. I mean, sure, they can't go any higher, but that's it. That's the roof, and they can kind of get stuck up there. And price just keeps on going. It's when they start coming down, when they roll over, and especially when they get past the 80% area, which I don't have a line here, but it's right here. When they get past this area is when the technical sell signal is on your stochastic RSI strategy. And bots do that. It's a safeguard for bots, or a requirement, a parameter for bots, however you want to go program it. But you know, we're trading against lots and lots of bots, right? So that's cool. What the hell are you doing? So I would like to see the negative stuff kind of go away. And Total 3 doesn't have all the little dots like Bitcoin does. And I find that very interesting. I'm just saying. Actually, here on the 3-day, Total 3's got a little green dot. That's kind of good. Money flow coming in. 3-day stochastics going up. Oh, baby. Oh, holy cow. I'm feeling frisky. Gosh darn it. Well, that's getting me in the... I don't know if I want to go to Bitcoin's market cipher, or if I want to stay over here on Total 3's market cipher. It looks like I'll get a little bit more bang for my buck over here. So we got a little ways to go before we hit some resistance there. Could be kind of groovy for altcoins. Let's take a look at others if you don't mind. I'm just going to kind of browse through. Here on the 3-day, we've also got the little sweet ass little green money flow just now coming into the all this. What this translates to, people, for those of you that look at this and say that just looks like a melted popsicle from back in the Astropop days or something. Yeah. The things are starting to flip bullish. We're getting some good momentum, positive momentum here, especially on a major chart, which means major momentum and the swings. It's just not getting started. It's just not getting started. So it's looking kind of juicy for others on that. Come down to the daily on this, and yeah, she's gotten started. She's at a hiccup right now with stochastic. That's what the stochastics say. Yeah. They say that a lot. They're so they don't say it too often, but like every time that they start going up, not every time, but almost, there's always some little place where there's got to be a little drama. I don't know. It's just the way that they are. I can't explain it. Sometimes, like this one, you know, that was a good one. That one waited toward the end where it started causing drama. This one right here was just like started causing drama right away. I mean, but hey, what's a turkey going to do, right? I mean, it's for real. You just got to ride it out when that happens. But anyway, we got a little drama going on right now on the daily with the others chart, but yeah, I think she can perk up. Sometimes I come down to the 4-hour and see if I can see what's going on. Oh crap, they in an argument right now. Oh, I'm going to get off this one. They don't look too happy right now. 4-hour don't look too happy for them altcoins. I don't know why. Looking good for Bitcoin. I would say Bitcoin dominance. You be the culprit, baby. Maybe we should go look at the Bitcoin dominance chart. What the hell are we looking at right now? Well, here's the Bitcoin dominance chart. Only we ain't looking at no bars. We're just looking at indicators right here on Bitcoin dominance. Can you still go lower? You can still go lower. You leveled out, though. At any moment, you can decide to flip the freak back up. For real, for real. I'm just saying. Come over here to this weekly on some of this stuff. Well, that's cool. Look at all that. The green's coming down. Momentum's coming down. Maybe you coming down for real on the weekly. Bitcoin dominance. That's a good thing for altcoins. We want to see that. Same thing here on the 2 weekly. I'm just kind of peeping ahead there. Now I'm going to reverse it on you. We are on a weird little dance, man. I'll take you 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 3 steps forward. I'm dipping you around. I don't mean to. That's just how it goes. We're going back down the little time scale now. Well, this is where she's kind of like, You should be getting somewhere where you might be trying to change your mind. Don't come to 4-hour. You trying to flirt that idea. You ain't pulling it off yet. 1 hour. I mean, you trying, but I don't think you're strong enough to hold it. All right. That was our interpretation of the Bitcoin dominance, which here, if we look at it on the actual chart, yeah, it looks like she's lost a trend line. Man, you still going, you at 58. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we got a nice little, I'm still not calling it an altcoin season. I'm calling it a rally. I still maintain, man, these moving averages are still too strong. I mean, I don't see it like over here. This was altcoin season. This was the last altcoin season. My moving averages They weren't all going up in a straight line. No. They flip it around. They turn it on you. You think you know somebody, but no, you don't know them. They just come and stab you in the back. Yeah, and then they start going down and push you down. They try to keep you down. That's what they do. That's not what we got going on right here. We just got some testing. We just visiting old family members right here, baby. We might be going back over here before, you know, things go up. And then, because of what you do when you're down here. Yeah. That's the story. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. Because of what's going on down here, when we get back up here, they'll flip the script. All right, turkey being silly right now. Let's get into what all we want to get into is altcoins. Right now, it looks like altcoins are strangely aroused and want to continue higher. I do not know how long that will continue. I do have my precautions, and I am watching Total 3, and I just know that there are still some resistance areas up ahead. And I'm going to be cautious about that and keep my eye on Bitcoin and what she's doing on the bigger timescales, the weekly. But until then, I plan on taking profits on all the crap I was accumulating in all these little lower areas. I'm going to start in all the little plays I've had up here lately. I'm gonna be getting paid on that way up, and so I have something when they inevitably come back down again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get out of here. We're going to take a look at crypto Bubbles. Bubbles, what you doing over here, baby? Heard you over here, just hanging around. Looks like you're getting a little inflated. You're not, you're not too bad. Top 100 has got Radium at $364, Avalanche coming in at $26, Pendle at $6. That's crazy. Solana's up at $208, while Crow is sneaking up to 16 cents. I know, I can't believe it happened. Wasn't it at 8 cents and 6 cents not long ago? Yeah, it was. And yeah, now it's not. So things are starting to get pretty dang juicy for some coins. Yeah, unless you're like Polkadot, which is still hanging around the $4 range because it's a loser. I'm just calling you. I don't mean to offend any Polkadot people. I'm a Polkadot person too. Yeah, that was stupid. Yeah, everything else just did awesome, and you just hung around this $3 to $4 area. Little chump. Anyway, hey man. Oh, and by the way, Polkadot, SWE was down around 60 cents or whatever. Yeah, I mean, it's about to blow you out of the water again. I'm just saying. Sometimes you gotta remind them. I hope that motivates you. Don't mean to be mean, but gosh darn it, you suck. I'm just saying. Do something, Polkadot. Cosmos, as much as I love you, baby, as much as I love you, and I love everything you do, I'm just so, I don't get it. I don't understand. Why aren't you sexy to people? Is it because it doesn't have a six-pack? I mean, what is it, Cosmos? Why don't people want you? You do all the right things. You support the whole family. You're out there. I mean, Kronos. We just saw Kronos over there. People going crazy about Kronos. Built off of your SDK. But yeah, nobody wants to give you credit for nothing. Osmosis. I can't name them. There's about 40, 50 coins. Everybody loves. Built off of Cosmos. But Cosmos is still just $4. Almost $5. Almost $5. Man, I remember when you were barely hanging on to 15 from a come down. Cosmos was up to around $30, $40 before, people. Are we ready to see pushes like that happen? What do you folks think? You think that it's altcoin season? You think it's ready to rock and roll? I hope it is. Reese John says, I'm in Wolf Skull right now on Ethereum. You know what? I did something on Ethereum. I moved something. I think I moved some money on Ethereum or something. It was like less than $1. It was cheap. I was shocked. Anyway, I don't know. That's the cheapest Ethereum price I think I've seen in a while without using a layer 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or whatever else. Whatever those cool kids are doing these days. Let's take a look and see what this is. We'll go to Deck Screener. There's Bitcoin Hyper. This plot cannot provide a secure. We finally found that last night. When we finally found it, it looked like an interesting project. Here we, oh snap! What happened here? This is Weepy. Don't we all? Wall Street Peppy launching on Solana. Oh, okay. Well, that's a unique take. I mean, I'm not a meme coin expert, but that's better than Baby Mama Inu, Peppy, Baby Mama Inu, and all these other variations that they got. And as far as a name goes, which apparently plays a big deal with meme coins, Wall Street Peppy is an interesting take on that. Don't think it will ever overtake the real Peppy, but maybe it gets more legs than some of the other Trump Peppy. Dude Peppy. Like Bubba Gump. The best Solana meme coin. Well, that's very bravado-ish, wouldn't you say? That's just a little tad of cockiness there, right? Where PP? Okay, what we got? What we got going on? I'm quit playing around. Well, I mean, they've done a lot for this. So if they can get a big community, because that's who's going to be buying, right? And are you still on Ethereum? Wait a minute, has this one been around for a while? I really don't know this. Why launch? Wait a minute, on Solana. Wall Street Peppy is going. I know nothing about this coin. Let me just say that. In past or anything. Does it have one? That's what I'm trying to find out. They're going multi-chain. There's several projects that are going multi-chain now. That brings me back to Cosmos Atom too, because they're part of that process. Why aren't you getting the anyway? But a lot of them are going multi-chain. Why can't I see my Weepy tokens? What can I do with my Weepy tokens? Nothing if you don't want to. You still get all the Weepy token perks you've always had. If you don't want to purchase new Weepy tokens on Solana, then don't. However, if you prefer Solana, you'll have the option to swap your Weepy ETH for Weepy Soul at a 1-to-1 ratio in the future. Well, I gotta say, that's just pretty much out straightforward. So, I mean, that wasn't about a plat. That was just being real right there. For some reason, I like the way they answered that question. It makes me want to look at another one. When is we? Well, that don't look like a groovy answer. Okay, well, that was just happened to be a cool answer, I guess. All right. Anyway, this is not where the chart is, so let's go see if we can find out something about this. How the hell did we get here anyway? You're clicking buttons. So that's how we got here. Okay. I thought that would take me to a chart. I'm just saying. Can we go to the chart? Okay. So is this something that's not you got us still in the buy phase? Is that what we're looking at? Buy now, it has that. For me, if I'm interested in something, I usually wait till it's on the exchange. I don't even know that's not the part of the market that I usually F with, folks. But I can't seem to get a chart on you. Why can't I get a chart on you? That sounds kind of weird. We'll come over here and put it. Paste it in there. And okay. All right, clearly there's something that I don't know about this. So let's come back to the chat and see if there's anything that I need to be updated on. Hey, Bracket says XCN. Let's take a look. How's it doing? While I'm down here, obviously Sui. We'll take a look at Sui. Solana. SZN. Did I write that? SCN. Jedi Flip Flop says Cosmo will be a sleeper for next run. Nothing beats shitcoin. It's been a sleeper for so long. It's just it's just sad to see it be that. But the developers, this is what was so weird. When everybody's really excited about it, the developers did make a comment to the fact that we didn't design it to be worth anything. they were talking like, you know. Well, they got what they wished for. We're going to take a look at Casper from Mr. Miles there. Reese Johnson's got in at 0.000014. Hey, we got Jay Violets. My footsie pick calendar came in yesterday. Thanks, Turkey Dog. Hey, man, I got you. Thank you for your support, my man. Mr. Miles says, you owe me a grok read. Oh, I do owe you a grok read. We'll do that. So I need a comedian. I need a comedian or somebody. A comedian would make it halfway entertaining, funny. But I need a name for who's going to present it, and then of course I'm going to screw that all up and do whatever. But and exactly what you want it to go over. It's supposed to be the Wolf School coin on the contract, not that one. Okay, let me try it again then. Maybe it's my fault. I lost it. Oh my god, I lost it. Where'd you go? We'll find it, hopefully. Road Dog says, you haven't checked out Unicorn Fart Dust in a while. I haven't. I'm down on it. I've played it. I'll write it down. We'll take a look at it. Labubu's got a coin? For real? I saw some videos. It's about those Labubu dolls. Some people were saying that they were cursed, and some people were saying they finding stuff inside the heads or inside them or something. I don't know. I've just seen one video about it, and I didn't see anything that looked amazingly suspect to me that they found anything officially, except for one little. I see something, nothing to substantiate it, but apparently Labubu is a. Maybe I was on a Labubu rabbit hole. Jay Violet, thank you so much for that. I appreciate that, Jay Violet.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
It's that easy. Look, listen. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. That's it. Hey everybody, let's get on to these altcoins. We're going to take a look, and I'm just going to go right down the list as I wrote them over here. I was probably on to something else before I got onto this, and I'm not now, and I even took my good little medicine this morning, and yeah, I'm still off topic. Here we go. I can get distracted if you hadn't noticed. It's genetics with turkeys. It just happens. Okay, we're gonna take a look at XCN real quick. I'll try not to spend too much time on these things, and I actually want to go through a lot of altcoins tonight. That's okay, because I've been talking for 50 minutes. I'd like to spend the next 40 minutes just blazing through the altcoins. We're gonna go from here down to here, and look, we start here. And, no, I'm serious. I'm going to displace them. All right, so Onyx coin. And I'm going from the 2 week. How you doing over here? You losing some ground? Can you go down further, baby? What's up with you? Psycho Fresh. Look, I got some good ass targets I'm still waiting on, hopefully over here. And that should still be good because it's based on this first pull down to here. Down to here. So those targets should still be awesome. We just haven't done anything amazing yet to get there. It sucks in the land of crypto, but it is part of a reality. Gosh darn it, coin. Let's do some stuff. We could draw a makeshift little trend line from here down to those wicks, but it looks like we lost that. That looks kind of bearish. So it looks like We'll throw the 8x6 because that was a phenomenal pump up there. Let me do one other thing real quick here. So this is what I do if I come to a blank chart and I'm trying to get a feel for whatever's going on. I mean, that's what you're seeing me do right here. You got up to the 0.5, okay. We're below there and we're below here. So I'm just getting some points. Some notable points that should act as resistance. And some just key areas I want to track to make sure that we get past. We closed a candle right there at that guy too. So we've been holding this little area here about 0.011 cents, and we haven't broke it yet. We haven't broke it yet, so I can't bitch about it yet. But if it does break, if it do break, then we do have that one little last target, which is down here. I say last or next target, which is a whopping 30 to 40% drop from where we are now, which would be ouchie if that happens. So tis not the coolest. So now that's on the weekly, by the way. Let's come down to the 4 hour. I'm just going to come all the way down here. So what'd you move? 4 hour. This is just going to be quick. Apparently, there's not possible to be as quick as I think that I want to be. And now I can't see what the hell? Okay. 4 hours got the green dots. Indicators looking a little bullish there. Got some congestion up ahead there. You still broke a possible trend line idea there. So I'm looking at your suspect. You got another one that still brings you down possibly lower, man. If we look at these other angles, they are pointing toward lower prices somewhere down here. 0.9. Was that the other? Oh, but yet not as low as this. I'm just eyeballing it till we see how we react. So we came back up. Looks like that could be considered our bearish retest, or maybe we try to do it again. In that case, maybe we can range for a minute and we can play out to the sideways instead of the down and sideways. That is always a possibility in a bullish market. I just got to throw that out there because it's how this is explained is that all that negative energy that should go into making that price drop down to that level can play out not in a downward motion but in a sideways motion. It almost sounded kind of weird when I first was reading about that, but then I've seen it kind of happen. Why if I did it was a good example of that. But yeah, so we can just range out and expend that energy instead of we can just run it. You know, it's when you let the little kids run around outside. No, they're not really going anywhere, but they get all the energy out, and then the next morning maybe they'll go to school and that was a horrible analogy too. Anyway, we lost the trend line. I got my eye on you. Don't do anything stupid. Don't move too quick. Don't move too quick on Onyx Coin. Oh my god, it killed me, Turkey. You said don't move too quick on Onyx Coin. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Onyx Coin with so many billion tokens, which I'm in this one. I'm holding. I got this one. I had a good story on this one. I got it when she was super cheap, and a little bit turned into a lot more than a little bit. So I'm happy. Daddy happy, but Daddy still think this one move like molasses because it's got too many coins. All right, so let's see if she can hold some support. But man, can we just get to 2 cents and get above it? I mean, can we just do that? That would make me happy. I'm tired of seeing these lower lows here. Come on, can you make a higher high? Can we do that? That's all I'm asking for. Is that too much to ask? I don't think that's too much to ask. You're down here at a fib level. You can pull this off. We'll just pretend that we'll make this line dotted. You can squeeze through it. You got the skinny little lines. You can squeeze through there. You can do it, babe. I know you can. I've seen you do it before. Yeah, I was watching. Anyway, close the damn blinds next time because I'm a freak. Come on. All right. So anyway, we're going to move on from XCM because I don't know where that's headed. We're going to go to SWE. Kind of eavesdrop on it. I'm going to kind of stick to the 4 hour time frame on most of these altcoins. because in general they should be relatively bullish. We got a lot of old stuff going on over here, like look, it's doing this, look, it's doing that, what's it doing over here? Let us revisit the fibs, the swing high to the swing low, and remember that's where we're getting our bigger targets here. And in the meantime, we're just trying to hopefully get away from this gosh darn channel over here on SOE. That's what you need to do. I'm going to widen it out just a little bit, give it a little breathing room there. Sucky thing is, if we get on a downtrend, we could find ourselves back at $3. Not a bad deal. It's just a good place to pick it up. As long as we don't break this trend line. This is a nice little... Is that a Livermore cylinder? Man, we can call these things a lot of things, but it's just it's a broadening pattern, is what Thomas Bukowski calls it. Rising broadening pattern. I call it a bearish megaphone. They usually bearish, but not until after you have fun with the cheerleaders. Does that make it? That's not a good way. One of these days I'll find a decent way that's not sound weird or. Look, we got this little line. We're bouncing off of it. You said this is going to be quick. Apparently, I can't be too quick. And that's a nice one. I think we can come up to $4.62 and $5, man. But she's got some things to be doing here. It looks like this might be the week for it to happen. That's what I got to say about Sweet. Sweet looking very nice to me. I will leave it at that. In the meantime, we're going to come over to Solana next. Solana, what you doing, babe? Get off these indicators. Let's just get on total price action. We'll rough it. Happy days. We got a happy days area. I'm just throwing it extended because there's nothing wrong with extending the happy days. Whatever that means. All right. And just hope that they are still happy days when we get up here. Apparently, those are some good paydays. According to my previous drunken self. I wasn't drunk, but I just don't remember what the hell we were talking about over here. So I probably need to, you should journal. You should shut the fuck up. Oh my God, Turkey's cussing tonight. What's going on with Turkey, man? You would think he had some coffee. Sorry, Jesus. He got away from me. All right, let's get back on track. Swing high. Swing low. Should I stay or should I go? You're so fast, road dog. It's like light, and you just go through so many coins per minute. It's amazing. How did you ever get so quick at this? All right, so right up here at this juicy yellow line, we should run into some stuff, but I'm kind of wondering if she just might jiggle through there. That's when she did the little pattern that I don't like, the little bat looking little son of a. That's not the greatest. There's usually bad news that follows these little guys. Look, I thought it was a lady, but there was something sticking up in the middle. That's right then, when that happened, I knew it was going to be a bad day. And sure enough, it turned out to be pretty bad. All right, so we want to talk about the trauma that we experienced as we were examining this pattern over here, and then we found the telltale sign. And I still have flashbacks. I can't go on. I can't. All right, so I'm sorry. 253, 273 would be awesome if we can get that out of this guy, man. I want to draw this little curved line because that makes it look impressive. It also fits very perfectly in that parabolic move that it's making right there. Look, it's like a little salad bowl. Maybe it'll kind of climb up the edges over there and spill over the top at $273. I'm going to move on. I swear I didn't have any mushrooms or any. I didn't do anything. Unicorn fart dust. Are you on my list? Well, I guess we're looking at some unicorn fart dust. Maybe that's what's making me feel all just straight up weird. Tomorrow's church day. Gotta go. Gotta go say sorry. All right, so whenever I bounce off of a good 0618 area, I always like to take a little trend line, pop her on top of her, let it bring me up here to this negative 0.0382 trend line, put me a little line there, color it green because, well, that's so I know what it is next time I see it. And then while I'm up there, I'm going to tickle this little negative 27. Technically 272 area. I was just lazy, didn't put the 2 in there, but it works just as equally good. I love it. I've seen some other people do that too. I was like, oh look, do you have ADD too? Is it just lack of follow through, or did you get distracted and not put the extra number in there? Anyway, so nice little bottomings over here. I gotta say that's a pretty nice, a nice little bottom, and maybe we can get flip side of that once we get past this crack over here area. You know, first time you approach the butt crack, it might be just a little bit too much to take, and you might get a little rejection, and that looks like that's what happened over here. And we just kind of had to step back, get some fresh air, of course, because that's kind of gosh darn necessary when it comes to these butt cracks, because the butt cracks is usually near the little, well, you can see what is near if you spread them over here. You start, hello, sir. All right, I'm so gosh darn sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to expose you right there. Let's just go to 6.5, 7 cents over here for unicorn fart dust. Yeah. I hope you didn't find all that offensive. I mean, the coin has unicorn fart dust. For God's sakes. There's definitely a bottom there somewhere. Look, it looks like a unicorn. It really does. It really does. I think we can make it one, don't you? We just have to put a little flag to the upside. We just put the little, yeah, see? Can you see the unicorn? Can you see it? You don't like my eyeballs? They're not good enough for you? I need to put regular eyeballs. I got you, baby. Oh. It's a unicorn with a horn. All right, we're getting out of here. Hey, where did all these pretty rainbow colors come from all over the place? That's cool, dude. My plate for the rubber. I'm totally playing. All right, SZN is another one you guys were talking about over here. We got 26 people hanging out. The other people thought I was too damn crazy, and they said, I can't take this, dude. And I don't know if I can blame you, and I don't know if I can take watching myself on the rerun. Why are you so dotted, man? I feel like it's my own fault, but I'm just not accepting accountability for it. Okay, here we go. So 0.000257 area. Looks like we're at a good area. So what is this? Is it a 618? It looks like it is. Are you lower? No, you're okay. You're at the. You did play us though. You played us. All right, so. You need to recover that area. I'm going to zoom out to the daily on this one because, wow, she's doing the hockey stick. So we're in the hockey stick right here. It's a little bit of a pointed hockey stick, so you got that going for you. They kind of hurt a lot more when they go in between the kneecap and the tendons right there. Yeah, that'll do it for you. You can get some good goals that way. That's what I'm saying. If it was my guess, and say we're at the bottom of the 5th, that meaning the bottom, not the session or anything like that. But if we're at the bottom of the 5th and we can barely stand up straight and I got a full tooth knocked out and stuff, Wouldn't mind to see it come back up here one more time. You know, she was kind of sweet to me. I might want to go up there and slip one on her, you know what I'm saying? Right up here at, what is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? 0.00071. But first we gotta get past the mudder. That's this mudder right here. That's this mud right here. And once we get past the mudder, you know, it's not so bad. So that's 0.0041. You know, sometimes you can sweet talk the mudder. Sometimes you gotta pound that mudder. You know what I'm saying? Hey, dog. Hey. Watch it. This is family. Well, that's just sitting twisted. We don't do that around here now. No. All right, so right up here, 0.00. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my apologies that you have to sit through this bullcrap that I'm just spouting out my mouth tonight. 0.004 0.007. I'm coming back to the chat, see, make sure I didn't see if I gotta apologize for offending my peoples. MG Motorsports says, Law, I had to rewind and watch again. You should churtle. No, actually I did. It's supposed to make me pay attention to stuff, and I feel kind of freaky, but that was earlier today. What does it say? Get out my unicorn fart dust dash. RS Miller says, ruh, ruh. He went Southern on us. I am Southern though. For real, for real. All right, all right, all right. Not that Southern though. Justin Makachek, good evening. How's everybody doing? I don't know, man. I think you would swear that I'd like somebody's. Sean, you didn't put anything in my drink, did you? I mean, you got some pretty lips. It's just getting weird. I don't know. Anyway. Welcome to the drinking unicorn. But we're not drinking. That's just it. I would if I had it, but I haven't. No, I hadn't bought anything. I hadn't drank in a long time. Says you're perfectly fine, Rodog. I'm just off the chain tonight. Must be something in the moon. The moon, anyway. See how my brain works. Anyway, we are in that bearish moon cycle phase, if you believe in all the moon cycle phases, which I don't got nothing for it or against it. You know, I keep. WD Gann followed the moons. He didn't. It wasn't so much trying to do a horoscope on them. He was actually looking at the angles that they were in on the rotation axis. And somehow that tied to him knowing exactly where price was going to go when it squared at, you know, I don't know how the hell he did it. WD Gann, the mystery that I'm, in my spare time, I like to try to read up on him. Too far above me. And it sounds too complicated, but the man was able to call things, time and date. History knocked it. It's a 92% win rate, if I'm not mistaken, 92 or higher. Unique, and he was a good Christian man. He's also a 33-degree Mason with knowledge of geometric sacred geometry, which he applied to this stuff. So there's some kind of tie with what you can do on these charts with sacred geometry, according to his research. Which, going by his results, I dare say that man probably found out something or not. I'm going to take a look at this Labubu, because that's fun to say. Labubu. 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 How you spell it? Did I spell it right? Labubu. That's gonna be in my head all night long. Labubu. I guess should we look at futures? I want price history. That's against Solana. I guess we'll go with the futures. Shoot. Labubu. Oh, it looked like I got a little Labubu bottom. Say that fast 3 times. So I'm just going to go over here to the high, to the low. Tell me where price is going to go. Man, I really like these areas right back up here. And for real, if I'm buying down here, these or higher is where I want to sell. I mean, just for real. I'm really not excited about selling at the 0.5, maybe unless I just want to pull out 25% or something, or if I got a chance to moonbag something, you know, take out my, oh, and you do. So yeah, I'm not opposed to it. Okay, we can look at those. But the real sweet spots are going to be, seriously, for me, the higher highs. From where we were, when was this, in June? Yeah, you should have a higher high coming over the next 4 months. Surely to gosh, we can get up here to this 72% from where we are right now, or 750%. We can get our 10x area up through here. That's just how I look at this stuff. I'm not so much on my bigger bags, other than what I'm doing those little spot margin plays, but my other spot, my normal spot bags, man, getting in somewhere like this, a nice double bottom formation, which they're not easy to come by anymore. So this one's got one. I don't even know what this is. We're just going by price history. I have no idea what this is, but the formation's over here. Made a higher low, tick my boxes. Looks like we're trying to change trend. Not confirmed, but we got the first signs, and I like to nibble on those first signs because to me they look kind of juicy. Some of the confirmations for me, being a Degen, is a bounce off an 886 Fibonacci area right there. A lot of people don't use an 886 Fibonacci. I learned it on Andy Griffiths when I was watching the episode where Barney and Andy and Opie were down there at the fishing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Mr. Miles, if you got that little segment, did you put that in the chat? About the grok thing? I got a feeling it's gonna be a doozy. I seem to be in the right frame of mind for that crap. Okay, so perhaps the problem maybe that's the issue. Pardon me for a moment. I'm going to grab something really quick. And I shall return in just a moment. Where's the button, Sean?
You fat fingered again, you little lady.
Okay, I'm ready to come back again.
Say please.
All right, I'm ready to come back.
You didn't say please.
Sean, we don't have time to play these games.
But you're supposed to say please.
You're being a weirdo, Sean.
Just say it.
For God's sake, please, Sean, just hit the freaking button.
Thank you.
It's kind of cool if you hit the freaking button, Sean. Hey, everybody. Is this thing on now? Okay. Hey, we got our box working now. Hey. So. 786 retracement, 886 retracement, just kind of stepping our weight kind of back up that way. This is the point of the game where I would actually start pulling my fibs the other way to measure, but you know, let's give it a little bit of time to go here. Let's get some moving averages go. Biggest thing that I want to look for is up here or even higher. The Ichimoku cloud is whispering in my ear that 0.026 is a juicy area to be selling at, and or take some profit at. Well, meanwhile, my fibs have informed me that 0.0229 area is where some stuff is going to be going down. All right, now make of that what you will, but getting up there is a place where if you do have a position in, like at the moment, I remember I'm on the daily. We haven't really, this is the overview here. You could definitely moonbag this little sucker up there of Labubu. You could take your $100 and put it in at this point in the game, and then take it out and still have $150 worth of Labubu. Crazy, right? Or you could be greedy and then take that whole $50 for yourself and just have $100 worth of Labubu. But if Labubu comes as popular as Labubu dolls are, apparently, for whatever, then you're going to feel kind of stupid. Or not. Maybe you'll be happy. Maybe it's enough. I'm just saying stupid stuff. You got the options. Whatever you want to do, baby. You can mix it up. It's a free world. Ain't nobody. Don't worry about nobody judging you. This is you. This is your money. That's been the things, lessons you got to learn. But I would recommend moonbagging it so you have no risk, and you can take that $100 and put it on the next little one that presents themselves. What the hell are you, Labubu? Since we're talking about you, do you guys mind if I take a look at Labubu? Labubu fan collection, and there's Labubu NFT. Yay! For those of you who've been living under a rock, or which it was me until about 3 days ago, apparently, or about a week ago, I think. Although you don't have a website, I thought I'd be cute and go to a website. Can't even show you that, folks. All right. Oh, is it NFT? Wait a minute. Whoa! What the freak? Something's Labubu. Labubu. You have to say it 3 times fast, apparently. We could look at that, but I want to see what... Okay, it does say NFT. My bad. Stupid ass. Anyway, Labubu Soul has $1.5 million, so that's the liquidity over there. Let's see what's going on over here. Here we go. Dude's not a real Degen, man. You don't even know how to get around like all these places, man. Shut the hell up. Alright, so... You don't have a website, man? For real? Here is their, No, it's not. You don't have that stuff set up. We run into this the other night. Alright, Labubu. Weren't we just looking at this chart? Yes, we were. We came here to find out the juicy gossip on the tokenomics, not to look at the chart. Thank you for the reminder. All right, so yeah, we're looking at this. Got 18,000 holders in it. It's got a market cap of 9 million. So somewhere between, you know, we would hope somewhere around 50 to 100 million is where we could see like meme coins go to. Or, you know, to billions. That would be awesome, but it's pretty good when they start getting up at least 30. If he done up that, you see a lot of people. Well, I understand a lot of people are taking. I mean, that's how I'm looking at it. A lot of people are taking profits there around the 30 and 100 million dollar market cap areas for the ones that got in really juicy early, like the, you know, we could barely be. I mean, it's not like finding one that's under a million, which we saw one the other night. But then you're like, oh, I need to see it do more before I get in. You know, you either get in early or you don't. So that's up to you. Maybe you don't even have to. This does not have to be your play at all. There are actually good solid cryptos out there. It doesn't always have to be this Degen stuff, but some of the Degen stuff can pay off. But a lot of time it doesn't, or we screw up and it doesn't. Sometimes it's the coin's fault, sometimes it's our fault. So she went up and then she came down. In my opinion, this one's going to be going through some accumulation. That's usually what we see here, and it takes a little while for that to happen. So I mean, keep that in mind. It happened before. Last time she went up, look how long it took. I know I don't want to talk about it, but that is what happens. However, Labubu. Apparently, this was a big thing back in May, and I guess is maybe Labubu in general was a big thing, and I'm just learning about it, and so I'm about as hip as this little trend line is, being way down here and away from when everything was exciting. I don't know. I assume that could be what's going on here. I don't have an 886, but if I did have an 886 line on here, I would say that we're probably hitting that little sucker right about now. And you need to bounce from here, baby. I'm just saying. So, Labubu, what you got planned next? You know, you want to talk about it? You know, you got any books that you want to plug? Anything like that? Any concerts coming up? You want to be appearing anywhere? Speaking anything going on with you, Labubu? Yeah. I'm just drawing lines over here. So I want to see you get back up to 1.5 cents, almost 1.6 cents there. And that's a pretty good little come up from where you are, Labubu. Labubu. That's 70% gains from where you are. The real win, I mean, if she can get back up to where she was just a few months ago, man, or higher. What was this, $9 million market cap? If it's got a community, the chart pattern is not bad. But you can say that we got, well, you can say we got there's several different areas that are, you're going to be able to get some reactions on diagonals here with that. But this is pretty cool. So you got a lackluster breakout, no volume there quite yet. This is the area where, this is the area where the bigger players, they come to pack up their bags, you know, to kind of shove them in there, but not too fast. Just kind of gentle, little by little, little by little. Keep it down. Don't let it get too excited just yet. And then they sell on you when the prices start to going up because you know they bought so much. Eventually, all the people trying to do the little buy low sell low, buy low plan, they absorb up all the coins, and then the peoples have to buy at a higher price. Just like they have to start to buying at a higher price, and the prices start to coming up, and the market makers are coming in because they also buying down on the low too. They down there, and they just start backing up on them sell orders. Maybe that's some liquidity. I don't know. It just make the number go up. We get past our little lines, which that was one of them here, and we got another one right here at 2.3 cents. Can you do it? These are supposed to be red, but I'm feeling frisky. I'm going to leave them orange tonight, and I'm not going to label them. Yeah, you got to go raw dog right there. I'm not even going to let you know because I can't find it. So we're just going to talk about 2.3 cents right there. And I like just right 4 cents, that area we were at before. That's where we got to go. Our goal in life now for this coin, since that was the last high that it had, minus all these lower highs. That's the boss level. We must go fight him. We must go. So if we're going to play this game, that's the end of the level, and that's the boss at the end of the level. We got to go take him out at 4 cents. And I'm just saying, we'll have all the levels to play. We can fight, you know, play the game as we climb our way up there, earning points and doing what we do. But just know that while we're down here, that's what we're supposed to be doing, is getting to the next level. So we can't be scared to start. We got to push the start button and then get our happy asses into the damn game and take profits. So Labubu, this one's an interesting though. It's got some spread on it to get to. That's 300% up these areas, like 4 cents. 130 up here to 2.2. Again, I know nothing about this, and I have none. And I'm trying to. I'd like. Do you not have a website? Pump Fun? Are you a Pump Fun coin? I mean, a list of top Pump Fun coins with the highest 24-hour transaction. Oh, Biddy's on there too? Yeah, he was. I don't think I've ever seen this. Biddy sold Peppy Park Dog. I'm just trying to look and see what's hip right now. Fart coin's still on there. Macho. Tokobo, Spark, Hicksfield. Folks, this is Degens. This may be offensive to some of you. You're like, I didn't know it went that deep. Oh, it goes deeper, baby. This is just scratching we're window shopping, right? This is scratching the surface. They go crazy, and I ain't going to pretend I've never been in them deep, dark galleys, but sometimes you catch some things you can't get rid of with penicillin going down some of those deep, dark rabbit holes. I'm going to come back to the chat just to make sure you guys are real. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Selling may go away, says Jedi Flipbox. Rockets into October. Summer sell off, rather. We knew summer was going to be a dull. Actually, it was a little bit better in the summer than I expected, though. Really. I'm kind of surprised. Not for all coins, though. No, they suck anytime. just telling the truth. But surprisingly, I mean, it wasn't as bad as I thought. I thought it might be a little bit more like last summer, or afraid that it would be like last summer. Cross our fingers, it hadn't been. Got grandma working the Gordon for dinner. Got bags to pack. Going Italian. Is Mr. Miles still in here? Did he ever put that in here? Use the same setting you used last night. Oh, that's no. I'll let you pick. I'll trust your judgment sometimes. What was the, but what were we supposed to do? What am I supposed to ask Rock for? Or something Caspa? I forgot what it was. What, oh, just ask it in general what the sentiment is on Caspa? Is that what we're talking about? Or was there something in particular? That's what I'm asking, Mr. Mouse. We'll do something totally silly here. Man, I had a 3-hour stream last night. I'm not trying to do that again. I guess I better speed this up because I was saying how lightning fast we're going to be. Oh. Hey, man, Barachain, I have none of this. I meant to get some of this, and I've clearly... Oh, for real? Oh, this is the... Wait a minute. I thought you were a lot cheaper than this. You've been around this... This is, I don't think this is what, Vera. Are we in stocks? Did we get the wrong damn thing? Okay, that makes me, I was like, what the hell? Like, I missed out for sure. I thought you were cheap. It's like $17. All right, so we still coming up levels. Looks like we've been here before and threw some lines on here. I'm gonna clear them all out because I don't know. Oh, fresh news. That's why we get stuck here so often. So we get our first target. Retest this area right here where it was support. 236 fib area identified it for us, so we don't have to exercise our eyeballs to look over to the left and guesstimate it. We just go with what the fib says. I know it's kind of like using AI or something, but I guess you just get used to being spoiled like that, and it being so gosh darn accurate so much, you just keep on just relying on it, and it usually works, and so I just keep on doing the old Fibonacci and learning more and more about it all the time, and it gets kind of weird, and you think it's from another dimension. Sounds a lot like AI these days. Just saying. 618 Fibonacci. Oh gosh, we got the vampire music on right now. It's going to get weird and freaky. And I'm just going to chill out and shut up and chart.
Blood moon rising.
324, 615 are the juicy spots that I'm interested in. Plenty of places to take profit in between, but 24% there. 138%. Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Barachain. You do you, baby. Make a higher high for me and get up to $20. That's when I'm going to really be impressed for buying down here. Yeah. Give it to me. We've talked about Crow for a while. Been in Crow for a while. And she ain't playing.
Thought we was getting the old Dirty Sanchez over here, double bottom idea.
We did not get the finger. We got by this time. We did not get the finger. You can still kiss your daughter good night. All right. Without giving her pink eye. All right, so adjust me trend lines here because candle bodies to candle bodies on this 6 hour. Let's go to 4 hour. Should be the same there. 4 hour time frame, and you see that we're coming up against this. Now, one of two things can happen right here, ladies and gentlemen. One being we get rejected and come possibly lower down here and finally touch this little 13th in there, which we didn't. A little naughty. Or, ladies and gentlemen, we can read this another way. If we follow these trend lines over here, we see that there's another little line which would indicate breaking above. This would be a break in and a break out. That may be breaking and entering going on for Kronos. Now, I'm not here snitching. I'm just calling out the facts. If it decides to take this action, I am just calling out what it would be visually termed. It would be breaking and entering. Yes, it'll be breaking and entering right here at 16 cents. So, Crow, I don't know what kind of choices you are, but I'm just saying, do it. You only live once. YOLO, bro. Go. We'll keep the cops away. You just go. Keep running. Run as fast as you can. 24 cents is a good hangout. That's what I'm told. Go. I'm a terrible influence. I'm a terrible influencer. I'm just telling it to do all the naughty things. What kind of influencer am I? We can drag this little guy down here to make us feel better, I guess, you know. Can't beat it, join it. Now we got a new bottom. Excuse me, mister, but, maybe it's a dog, but sir, I think your right testicle is not as hanging as low as your. Looks like we got a cock and balls pattern going on right over here, and looks like things are getting juicy to the upside. Something's. If the trailers are rocking, if the charts are rocking, don't come a knocking. That's all I gotta say. But still, as always. There's always that resistance area right there. You just gotta, you just gotta sweet talk your way through it, baby. I guess. I don't know. It looks like you got the tip in, and that's all that matters. We have got the tip in, ladies and gentlemen. The first few candles have made entry here, live TV on Crow on the 1 hour. Oh my gosh, this is going on all night. All right. If you look, and I don't mean to be naughty, but there is a little caress going here of a possible little parabolic activity in their mindset there. We got some frisky things going on here for Crow, and actually 17 cents just might not. You might have to. If this thing explodes, why this thing might ejaculate all the way up here to. It's a word. It is a legitimate word. It just came out sounding weird when I said it. 18 cents area. I know it sounds crazy at the moment until that one day you walk in and you just realize, oh crap, this got everywhere. This is a bigger mess than I expected. And all I can say is, well, that's what you get for hanging down here and keeping it pinned up for so long. That's it. And I mean, you shouldn't do that. If you would just keep it on a regular basis or whatever, it probably wouldn't be a problem. But no, you kind of let it build up down here, and it's all your fault, man. So if you're tuning into this show and wondering what the hell you walked into, I don't blame you. But thank you for being here. And since you're here and I'm here and we're here together, and if you don't mind, if you could, where the hell are you when I need you?
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
4 hour? Yeah, I was out like a light. My whole schedule is wacky now. Man, my schedule is horrible. I'm listening to vampire music because I might as well be a freaking vampire. I'm up all night. Sometimes I don't sleep. And I like my red Skittle water. We used to be back in the day, for those of you that don't know and want a trip down memory lane real quick as just a little distraction. If you got ADD, you might appreciate it, or just say, oh gosh darn it, don't do it again. Oh, I don't think it's working anymore though. Is it? Oh yes it is. We were originally a zombie, therefore all the gothic vibes, and of course we'd have to relax a little bit more and let our hair dance. And what we try to do is predict the future. But this scared people way too much, darling, and they couldn't handle it. So now I'm a turkey. I'm a turkey. I'm just a big old cute, cuddly, gorgeous turkey who's a little too golden brown at the moment, I might say. Hey, Sean, fix that, buddy. Hey, you're not bringing out my golden. Did you mess with the color, Sean? Hey. Told you it was going to be a weird one. Jedi Flip Flop says Gemini has a new credit card with XRP rewards. I think did we see that or talk about that before? Maybe I ran across that before or something. I've been seeing some things like the XRP rewards. You're starting to see a lot of more credit cards on these places. The banking regulation crap finally let up on them a little bit. They got a little bit more leeway. Starting to see some tokenized stocks. Starting to see crypto being used in ways that it was kind of meant to be used. I still got my Crow card. I got mine too, but it's expiring soon. Yeah, but they sent me a credit card, but it's hard as hell to get a replacement debit card. Unless you want to go through the restaking, so I'm trying to stack up some more Crow. Or unstake my Crow so I can put it over there to stake, and I'm not happy about it. Practicing for Halloween. Oh, my turkey got fried! Yeah, extra crispy there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a look at some more coins here. Hopefully, we can stay on target. One that has been suffering a little bit lately is SPX 69,000. Now, last time she suffered, I didn't get in on her, and there were some pretty sweet gains because it went well above $202, if I remember right. Was that right? Yeah. That's 228 there. There's $1.97 here. It came down to 145, went up to there. What do you look like? Let's get that. Zoom out. SPX 6900. Now, lots of people are really quick to call a cup and handle pattern, but I gotta say, if you're looking for one, this one is a beautiful example of a possible cup and handle pattern. This is what they should look like. Do you see how this and this are pretty much right in the same area? They're level. It's not like if you, it's not skewed like going from here to this one up here, right? That's just simply, in my personal opinion, most of the time what you're seeing when people do that is they're just saying higher high, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. You're just looking for trend. That's trend confirm. That's just trend. Higher highs and higher lows, right? Here is different. This one is different. This one comes just a little below the wick. What is this? Price rise up into it. It make a soft shape. Not too many daggers. No. Oh, look, it come up here. Look, equal with it. Oh, wonder it be special. Sometimes people are seeing these every time they turn around, and they're just not, folks. But this one gets the blessing of the road dog. If you want to see what a magnificent cup and handle idea looks like, this is it. We'll make it look more impressive. Yes, we will actually draw the bowl. We will wrap it around so sensually. And then finally we will down the dingling. The dingling, you call it a handle, we call it a dingling where I come from. This one is special. It flares out at the end. 6 extra ribs for her pleasure right there, my friend. The biggest thing is but the dingling. You know, you gotta have just the right length in your dingling, or it's you're cursed. You're cursed. It will not work out. It's true. It is true, my friend. If your dingling is too long, you are cursed. You will have no boom boom. You get no boom boom. You get no fun. You're doing dingling is. I know. I speak from experience. I'm just saying. You don't have a pecker. Shut up, Sean. Anyway, the dingling. Back to the story here. My illustration, if you will. One such way, if you have access to Fibonacci, if not, you have to eyeball it. Use the eyeballs. You could use your fingers, but you probably won't feel it unless you really, you got the Braille version of TradingView. I don't know. Is that a thing now? Is that a thing with AI? It's probably a thing now, right? Right? Is it a thing? I'm losing people. People are leaving. They're saying this turkey is freaking crazy. I can't stand the way he talks. All this little stupid stuff that he does, and they're saying bye bye. I got to go. Another one just left. I just saw you. All right. So this cannot last. This cannot last. Anyway. They will miss the golden nuggets of here of how to identify a cup and handle when it validates. About 66% drop it down to the bottom. If you go below a 60, so 2/3 of the way, man, it invalidates. This one's beautiful. And then, now the people that are kind of, playing anything for a cup and handle, they're really playing flags. If you break it down, they're just playing higher highs, higher lows, and flags. I'm just telling you. Although, driving home and pissing people off about cup and handles, I guess, is enough to get engagement. So we get that little edit. But they will do, the lists. Okay, and they take it from that. Now you got everybody doing it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, all you need is just one person just to kind of throw traditional TA just right out the freaking window. All right, okay, well, cool. We'll just take, what the founder of this program, pattern, William J. O'Neill, we'll just make him turn over in this grave because we'll just, disrupt what he brought to trading that helped make people fortunes. And, you know, we'll just rub his name in the mud and just call everything a freaking cup and handle. We'll just disrespect the man who found it. The measure move from the lips. You draw a little line because you don't want gnats to get into your cup or your bowl if you want to pour. All right, and then your measure move is over here, right? And then it says the cup and handle for SPX 69,000 should go to the magical area at 322. 322. Now, here's something about the cup and handle. I can't help it. I go into teaching mode. Welcome to here. What makes the cup and handle so gosh darn special? Has anybody ever asked you that question? They say, no, I just can see a cup and handle. They call me cup and handy finder. I see them all the time. I see them in my dreams. I see them backwards and upside down. I just see them. That sounds like a personal problem to me. But if you come over here to Thomas Bukowski's thepatternSite.com, you come to Cup with Handle, the official name. You know what? That was, we got the backwards ones. Cup with Handle. And sometimes I gotta admit, I'm a little bit picky. All right, so this one, you know what's so beautiful about this? What makes this the holy grail out of cups, and why would behoove somebody to say, I can see the special pattern. Why is this pattern so special? Because the back in the day, I mean, this is hard to come by. It was fun. So to find them willy-nilly just kind of makes it, we'll just want some attention. Overall performance rank is 3 out of 39. So when you find one of these have a very, very high success rate of playing out. That is what makes them. They were in the Bitcoin talk groups and things I used to hang around. They would call this the holy grail of patterns, because they have such a success rate. So if you see somebody willy-nilly calling hook cup and handles, but then you come back a few days and, well, that cup and handle didn't play out. That cup and handle, well, the market makers took it down. Yeah, I was trying to break out of this cup and handle, but they took... It probably wasn't a real cup and handle. I'm saying there's benefits to actually learning what really goes behind here rather than just trying to throw a shape onto this stuff. I'm just telling you, there really is. These formulate slow over time. Kind of like what's happened here on a daily chart. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a possible cup and handle. It is not official until we actually get above here and hold this at 170. But I present before you, if you're a Degen, you might want to take advantage of this higher low here. Because we ain't broke no trend lines, you know what I'm saying? Everything's still kind of no major stuff. Well, okay, I lied. We broke a trend line. It's all over. Never mind. It's over. We lost it. No, these are still some good areas to look at trying to take advantage of this move, in my personal opinion. So we broke below here. Unless she makes a low, you know, she comes down here, I would say, yeah, this is not the greatest. Normally we would expect it to continue. I think she needs some breathing room. That's what I'm saying. Again, one of the highest chances of patterns playing out. Even though you look at it now and say it don't look like it's doing it, it looked like it invalidated. Some people might say it invalidated and went past the neckline. Some people might. That's cool. Thomas Bukowski, what do you say? Oh my God, are we picking hairs over here? La 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 la. Oh my goodness. Okay, we can find it. There is talk about invalidation, but this is not on this page. Throwback cert performance short handle. Stocks with handles shorter than the median 22 days show superior post breakout performance. You did have a short handle though. That was kind of nice, but you came back. See if he's got some examples of some of his cup and handles, and you would think they look suspect too. Oh, dog, you just bitch too much. I think she can go up. Let's take a look at something else. ZBCN. This one's been, seems like this one's been struggling. This one's hot. A lot of people were chasing this one, right? I put a little in here, and she ain't done a gosh darn thing. because I didn't like how she'd already ran up. And, but what do we got? Did we hit our areas up here? We came up to here. Well, it came up to here, didn't tap it, so gosh darn it, I can't get all blah. All these targets, all these levels there are still valid though, because we're just within this range here, or tied to that range on fibs. So what do we got going on here? Let me get rid of some of these numbers and we'll see what's going on. Oh, you good. You came down and you tapped, you closed above our little, yeah, you good. You back in here, or I got it drawn sloppy. You probably never left it. Oh gosh, yeah, you're good. So drawing trend line from candle bodies to candle bodies, and just say perfect there, and came down to that area and bounced it. So ZBCN, are you ready to do something for a change? You're on the date. This is daily candle. It's not as high as it was yesterday at half a penny. She's a little bit under the weather right now, but that's okay. She's above the 9 moving average. So that gets us to come back and finally try to retest that area, and the area just a little bit above it, and see if we can work our way through these little target areas for a higher high, 0.008 area. For ZBCN network, that's about 70-80% up to these areas from where we are right now. Oh, you just took one. Rewind. Okay, hit that reverse button. So that's cool. If you can see this, so this was the trend line that we had after we get there here and here. It was trying to angle up, and it lost it, right? So this is now resistance. Oh crap, that's right where we are. I wasn't even looking at that, but it is, and it recognizes it right here with the candles. Okay, so we got some work cut out for us to do. That's probably why we got some resistance over there, those wicks. All right, well that's cool. I wasn't really looking at that, but I was pointing here. But what I was really trying to point out is what's cool is that now it's starting to go up this way, right? We're deviating from this. We're starting to turn. We're making some higher lows, and this is what it starts looking at. And we start curling like our little pubes, you know. On one side of our little pubes, the hair doesn't grow as fast as it does on the other side of the pube, and then we get curly pubes. This show is weird tonight. 17 people. Hey, glad to see y'all just trickle. We're losing everybody, people. We're too weird. We're being too weird tonight. Pup and Handy. Duality C. What's going on? John Richie Johnson says anything is possible. Jay Violet Scammy. Oh my gosh. La Popo. La Boo Boo. I still didn't find anything out about that coin. Scammy Wiggin. Andy. Silver bells hanging on the string. I'm gonna play with my dingling. Once I was crossing on Turtle Creek. Man, those snappers all around my feet. Now watching from home after a little drive. All right, guys, if I don't get to be too much, because I know I might get off the chain. I think Mr. Miles left. We didn't get the little Caspa thing going. All right, I'm going to take a look at. Here's one. You guys remember Snick? Snick. What are you doing on here? So from these lows down there and all this, Snick seems to be. Oh, we had a trade set up or an idea. I don't even remember doing that. So we saw something good, and clearly we're making higher highs and higher lows, so it's doing fine. Getting our little levels. She's already touched that one, so that one's still good for her to come back up to. That's one way to look at it. We also now, my preferred way, or maybe we already did it. Did we do it? Yeah, you're in this order. Okay. I get confused. Oh, we have to adjust. We have to adjust. Apparently, somebody cut through something there. And I go for the whole move, baby. I gotta tighten up my trend line. Somebody got sloppy here. We're gonna have to write a letter to the manager and complain about that. Can't be having that happen. Somebody needs to be corrected around here. Higher highs and higher lows at a snack. And 0.006 area looks really nice. What is that like? Oh, it's just 40% gains from here. If you're already in it, it's cool. And currently where it is right now, there could be an entry as we bounce off of this trend line. These are where places that I look for entry. Let me see. Let me get my trend line straight now. I got a little janky there. Tighten up my trend lines. So, and we're testing that pivot level. So yeah, this is not a bad area to enter in. Actually, look, it's a flag to the upside. Actually, she probably got one more move up, or she might have more than one more move up. Elliot, can I borrow you? Elliot seems to think that we're on an ABC. Where the hell? Really? Okay, yeah, ABC. Okay, so Elliot seems to think we're only coming up just a wee bit before we have to go back down again and break this trend line. I don't like the way you're talking to me, Elliot. I'm not looking at it that way, Elliot. Let me show you what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a partial deviation. Now we got to wait for some confirmation there. But it does look like she wants to kind of deviate with the lows that you got here. I'll be looking for something along the lines of this, and she can wick back above here. And then that we're starting to curve up like that pubic hair we were talking about a few minutes ago. I'm just saying. It's my interpretation. Does not have to be your interpretation. Have we looked at Aave? Now here are some that's not Degen plays. Here are some like more serious plays. And if you'd been in some of these more serious plays when we talked about, hey man, Aave is a really cool play to be in. You know, when she's down in these low areas. Like $50 lows. When I saw Aave at $50, I'm like, hell yeah. Aave is my baby. I've done a lot of buys-ins and sells-in on it there, and big ass bags from down here have been kind of depleted on this big move up. Can't blame me, can you? It went up to $400, man. My mission was pretty much, you know, you buy here and you sell off when it goes up here, and then I don't have as big of an Aave bag anymore. And try to build me a newer Aave bag down here, and try to do that again, but I got higher targets this time. Wish I had more Aave. I think I had to use some of that to bail out some other crap that was tanking during these freaking times or something like that, so I did not get to enjoy the full brunt of those wins. If I'm being transparent, let you see how my guts look inside. I will show you my turkey guts. I ain't scared. You might be able to tell the future by reading a turkey gizzard. I'm just saying. I've heard that happen before. I'll gladly let you take mine out and fondle it if you want, but there is a little price if you want to fondle it. That's just getting a little too kinky. All right, ladies and gentlemen, which is a nice segue for, I'm just saying, that would be really smooth if you were on here all the time. You're not. Gosh darn it, you suck. Never mind. Missed my segue. Somebody can't find the freaking right buttons to push. Which would be the perfect time to talk about the OnlyFans fancy foot group. Yeah, you can get personal charts, access to a private room with personal charts of Bitcoin, and my toes pointing at the daily target price, either to buy and to sell. Yeah, $2,499 a month. Get you that special little perk. Just saying. Once you go there, you'll never come back. 22 people, 23 people. Hey, we got one. Hey, don't miss the fancy group. All right, there's my plug. 433. Can you do that, Aave? Can you get up here, man? Can you get higher? Can we get 537? I think you can, man. Look at that. That's nice. Is that a cup and handle? I do not call this a cup and handle. I call this a higher low, and we're working on a higher high. Call it what you want, regardless of what names that you put on it. Since we got this area here, we can make an argument that we've been inside this little boxy area where the brunt of it has been hither. If that be true, there is a nature to this market for some crazy wild reason to love one-to-one moves. Thus is the secret of the measured move theory. Well, that suggests that we could get a higher high at $757. Believe it or not. I don't really give a crap. I'll come down and start to look at it another way because it looked like we got a fib. We got us a fib hanging out there. Could that be true? Do we have one? Oh my God, what would that be? The higher high 113. It's crazy how this stuff works. I'm just saying, stick around. Just keep sticking around. It'll click. It'll click. It'll click. Just stick around if you're interested in this. Just stick around. It'll click. It's like, oh my God, I see it. Then you become an honorary member of the Footsie Foot Club. You can get it for free. You'll be able to go. Okay. I'm bearing my turkey soul. Alright, so what else are we looking at? Solana. Did we look at Solana earlier? I thought we did, but we look at it again. Yeah, 210, 249. Can you get up there? I hope to gosh you can. I see you trying to do your little curvaceous moves on us. Yeah. I see what you're up to. I ain't bitching about it. I think it looks nice on you. I'm like, oh, you've been working out. That's curvaceous-y. Let's get this party started, man. We like these curves because they leave the big, strong move, parabolic moves. They lead to these big candles. We want to see more stuff like this. And that all started with a curve. You see how that works? You get more of this when you get more of this. Somehow there is some connection between curvy things and things that suddenly just start going straight up in the air, growing bigger and bigger and taller. I don't know what it is, but I find that effect a lot in real life as well. It's not just reflected on the charts, but when something's soft and something kind of soft and kind of round gets around, well, there's some things that just seem to go straight up. It's so wild how life is reflected on these charts. In the nature of the universe. Did we ever look at Altura? I can't remember if we ever did or not. Apparently, I got short-term memory loss, people. I'm not ecstatic to find out about it, but apparently I smoked the wrong brand of cigarettes when I was a teenager. And it had some after effects there. That looks bullshit. F for Altura. Oh my God, this thing was down. A week ago? It was at what? Half a penny, and now it's at 6.5 cents. My man, whoever, I forgot who mentioned this, but you deserve moon rockets and fireworks. Look at that. And that's amazing. Let me see if I can dial this in. I got sloppy. We got our top dialed in. Looking to the left, see now things kind of level up over here. Look at there. And we got a bunch of stuff going on here with all these moving averages. Right around the old red line there, which we've already blasted through on the daily. Can you say, oh my gosh. Now, just before we even take any other kind of fib measurements over here, we know it's got a good chance to come back and test this 4.5 cent area. It just do. We'll probably get some confluence when we take a fib if this is actually the top. We should start seeing that line up, or maybe she's got yet more to go. We haven't got a top. I'm not saying that we got a top. Well, I mean, we do. Yeah, I guess we can. Yeah, technically we can pull one. I don't know that we'll see anything come out of it because she still might make a higher high. Trying to push through there. You got, oh no, you got some stuff. Okay, it may be then. So below our 382 and then betwixt it and our 0.5 is that little line we were talking about there. A pull back to this 5 cent area would be nice. We don't have to touch this red line, but that would be bullish to keep on going up. That could get us up to our next little target area right around here, about 10.5 cents. And if that were to happen, and even up here to 12 cents. Just saying. So, but likely there's going to be a little pullback. She needs to take a break because it's not healthy just to keep going up like that. You get propopism, it won't come back down, and it's horrible. It just stays that way, and then all of a sudden, it doesn't work no more. You find yourself back where you started, nobody wants to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So don't get too jolly good happy. I mean, ride it while you can, get your jollies, but you know, do your business, you know, take your little break. You gotta stop snorting that Viagra is what he's trying to say. 17 people, we're losing everybody, so we're about to end the show, people. Jedi Flip Flop says, Tooker, is that thing doing anything? I think I finally got out of Tooker. Is it, if it's starting to, I'm gonna be pissed. I'll be pissed, Tooker Carlson. This was one of those banner projects, and it got hype, and they were hyping it, and all of a sudden they never talked about it anymore and left everybody just kind of hanging. It was cool. Now they were doing videos and things, and with AI and whatever on YouTube, and they were being regular, and it looked like it could turn into something, right? Look, an inverted head and shoulders. They say market makers can print patterns. Triple bottom, whatever you want to look at, round and bottom even, and even this. Boom. So when was this? December? In December, and everything topped out. This one bottom. It sold off in November at 3 cents when it was down to a penny. So anybody playing this area did all right, but anybody that was buying or accumulating or believing flags to the upside, you know, buying at 10, 20 cents, well, they kind of feel stupid right now, or feel a little, you know, jaded. But it looks like it gets some movements from the bottom, but I don't know. Will it ever come back? I mean, it's got no association with Tucker Carlson. It's just a meme of him. I don't know, man. This is what happens in crypto all the freaking time, especially if there is a big YouTube channel that is pushing things. It usually always ends badly. It just does, just to be out there. Can you think of any YouTube channel that has pushed a coin that they were behind that actually got, you know, to do something great and worth it? I mean, we had Bitcoin. How was that one? How's Bitcoin doing right now? Of course, we knew this one was a meme, and there were a lot of others. They had a whole cast of characters hoping that the whole thing, the whole ecosystem would take off. It just didn't manifest. It all started with Gummy Coin. You remember Gummy? It all started with Gummy tokens, and then it expanded to all these others that we're looking at here. Crypto Banner Network. And I'm just saying, there's been rumors. I like them. I do. I like them. I like Call of Duty especially. I think we've been saying a lot of the, you know, similar. You got watch me sometimes, and you watch him, and sometimes he'll be doing. We might have like going to the same things or something. Sometimes there's some overlap there. It's weird, but I do like him. Well, it's Gummy. This is the Gummy token, where it all started. You could stake your Gummy, get your Gummy airdrops. They were giving it away, and everybody had it. And if everybody's got it, there ain't nobody there wanting to buy it. And so, hockey stick. Look, it's a good place to make a comeback. I would not. I mean, throw $1 in it. Throw $1. It comes back up to, I mean, it's at, oh my gosh, what would we be if you put $1 in it and it made a comeback? If they were bringing this back, and you put $1 in, and it would turn to about $8,000 just to get back up to where it was over here before she crashed and burned. June 2024. Lottery ticket. Lottery ticket. That's sad. Turkey feet. There we go. Now that's a real meme coin. Why is there a cow on the road? Lol. It doesn't stay there very long. It doesn't stay there very long at all. Seems like things come around here. And we got all kinds of weird stuff happening around here. Just saying. Hey, Bullish on Parade, how's it going? Good to see you. RS Miller. Okay, I'm back. 21 people hanging out. We've been going for. I did a 2-hour stream again. Scammy Winger, handy. Gator Squats. Gator Squats is fight Timu at the moment, trying to scam me out of what? Money and give me the runaround. You're fighting Timu? Like the company Timu? Did you order something? Refund. Road Dogg should share some content with Bitcoin community. You could be their KOL if there's is there really a Bitcoin? Are you serious? Oh gosh. I never understood the feet thing. I don't see anything. No, this don't TradingView. It must be like really deep in there. I've never understood the feet thing. I'm just saying. It's a real thing though. Oh my God! We love feet. Feet. Feet Weeth. Kind of sounds like it goes together. Cult of feet. Okay. Bitcoin. There is a Bitcoin on Solana. They're all on Solana. Used to all your meme coins would be on Binance, right? But no, they're all on Solana now, right? Oh, Binance still has a share. Binance is just not as popular as it was last time. Binance was cool though, because Ethereum was robbing people with those fees. I was pissed at miners. I was like, because I wasn't an Ethereum miner, and I was pissed at them. Well, they're making all the damn money, and we were paying out the ass. And even when they got over to the staking thing, it was still high. But the last time I paid an Ethereum fee was like less than $1, and I was like, wow, that's impressive. It's just like it was like 80 cents or something weird. Wasn't expecting that. I want to take a look at Bitcoin here on Ethereum. It's probably the longest standing. Look, feet are at a bottom low here. Imagine that. They have hit the floor. I'm here all day, people. I'm here all week. Just saying. But that's okay. Maybe if they hang in here, they can get a leg up. We're here all week, people. All week. The Road Dogg Crypto Show. The most stupidest crypto show you can see on here that can actually help you make money. We're taking stupidity to a whole new entire level. Think Jackass with turdies, but not... No. Well, nothing goes with a little turkey like a little syrup. Syrup, what are you doing? Syrup reminds me so much of Caspa. Well, up here and on this little roundy thing. Syrup's holding the 0.5 Fibonacci area. That's kind of quite impressive. It can do some crazy crap when she wants to do some crazy crap. I'm still looking for Syrup to get 67, 72, 83, 105. Did we take a look at Caspa? I don't think we did. Caspa's sitting here. I don't have any volume to go by on this chart. This is the TradingView chart. She went a little lower than whatever that coin was that my mind has forgotten the name of now. Terrible. I think I must. That's on front of all line. Oh gosh, that would be horrible. Some resistance possible right up here at 14 cents for Caspa. Right now we're fighting this resistance overhead, squeezing us down into some little funky triangle shape that some might also see as being a double bottom formation, W formation forming here. Yeah, I'm cool with all of that. Lots of people want to see lots of things. I saw something crazy today. That's why I'm just not want to watch anymore. I saw a guy explaining why our turnaround and how it faked everybody out. The same place where he was shorting and calling for shorts at. But he was showing price action when he was doing his thing, but it also did this, and he says, everybody was looking at the head and shoulder, thinking it was going to the downside, but and what he really did, my personal opinion, let's go by what his bot. His bot put a buy signal in, so he switched his mind. But that's just me. It's my speculations there. But anyway, nobody was looking for a top I doubt very many people were looking for what he says that everybody was looking for. I'm just saying, because most people do pattern trading know better than to look for a top reversal pattern at a bottom. They also know better than try to short support. That is a golden rule, and I don't know why when you come down, I got a bitch about it. I'm sorry, I got a bitch about it. When you come down here, only a fool will try to front run your confirmation, man. Only a fool is going to do that. You call it like it is. I mean, I got stopped out over here. I had a trade that was in drawdown, and I put a stop loss in below here, expecting. So if she does clear below this area, they came and got me, and that pissed me off. I didn't realize it though. I didn't realize it until today that I was out of that trade. I was like, we're finally in. What happened? Why have I got a loss? Oh, because I would have been up and up right now, but I'm not because it stopped me out. I didn't know. Anyway, there were people out here shorting, actively shorting, and making fun of people who were saying, "You're shorting is my bottom signal." Well, they didn't say they got in a trade. They say, "Hey man, you shorting here is a good bottom signal," is what they were saying, and it was true because we bounced from there. And now Guru's got to find a ways to call save face, and now they're saying we called this bottom. And I'm just going to tell you, if you go back and check every bottom that we've been at, the biggest majority of them for the last maybe all of them that I can remember, they've been doing the same thing. They were calling for shorts, trying to short support our bottom areas. And then they flip it around when the market goes back, and they're just telling you what they want you to hear, and everybody seems to believe it. Maybe I'm bitching, but I'm just saying that's a thing. I've been watching that, peeped it out for the last 3 years. Even when the whole run started back at, well, we were. Oh man, I'm not going through it. Anyway, it's just something I pattern that I see happens with a certain tuber out here. And I can only attest it's ego. It's got to be pure ego, and that's just one of the worst things to have as a trader. And oh no, I'm gonna shut my mouth. Hey people, how's it going? Alright, so $1,000 into it, and watch it spike. Yeah, probably might not even take that much. Soul Feet Coin, is that it? Abe says, is it me or is base a scam? I have some coins that are worth money that I'm trying to swap, and they want to give me $7 for my coins. I tried to swap ETH or USDC, the same thing. Oh. Well, now are you doing it through the wallet? Sometimes I do things through the wallet, and you don't get the best deals through the wallet. There may be a big spread on whatever pool they're in there. Or you may, have to go to Uniswap or Aerodrome and, take that extra step. Or if that's what you're doing, then that is kind of weird. But that's off my head. That would be the first few things I would look at if you haven't already. Hey, there's Mr. Miles. Woohoo! Just in time for... We've already done cast, but Mr. Miles, where were you, Mr. Grock Reed? You weren't here? You don't remember? Dude, they loved it. There's legs on the stream from it. We didn't even take the legs off. That's crazy. It got freaky weird. No, we didn't do it, Mr. Miles. I've been waiting for you, man. I wouldn't do that. I have no idea, Ave. I didn't even know you could buy a base. Oh, well, no, it's not base coin. There's not a base coin. It's just the stuff over there on base. I wonder if they'll ever get... Yeah, basis platform. But they don't have a coin. They're doing it on their own little... They're their own little private little node. They're like, hey, I'm extremely centralized, and the government tells me to do something. I'm going to probably do it and give up everything. So you got that kind of bad thing about it, but Coinbase would never do that. Oh no, they never been over and kissed Gary Gensler's ass. I mean, until finally they got tired of having to pick out poop between their teeth and getting sued. But until then, they're like, here, take everything. Here's all the information. Warrant? Oh, you know us. You don't have to have a warrant. Silly, come on in. Come on in. We'll just show you where everything is. Base is about to release its all-in-one app. They're doing some stuff. They've got their fingers into the pies with the bigwigs. They're commingling with them. They got plans with Ethereum, okay? That's why we got Base, and then why Base is going to be doing some stuff with the real-world assets and all them plays. The big boys have got plans for Base, so don't fade Base. Or some of the stuff that's on Base, you know. Except for right now, it's just got a bunch of meme coins. But no, there's some stuff. They have an entire ecosystem. Yeah. Mr. Miles, I wanted your thoughts if I may get a better entry on Casper in the next few days. I want to make a big buy. Okay, let's go back to Casper. We were just there. We weren't there very long. Let's do take a look at the daily. Oh yeah. This is not a bad time, Mr. Miles. Not a bad time. I would still take a a DCA approach because it's where it could be breaking out. So you might want to wait, just depending on your risk tolerance. If you want to wait for a candle, I'm on the daily, for candles to actually confirm above this. But you're above the 200 daily moving average, and so that's usually a good sign. We're bouncing off a trend line. I like it because we're close to the trend line, not necessarily because we haven't, had a breakout. I just like buying next to trend lines, which was right in the 8.5 cent area. So I can make this a very simple decision for you, Mr. Miles. I will take my Fibonacci from swing high to our low, and we will take a look at the Fibonacci that we're at. And anywhere at this area or below is I wish I'd bought more Caspa when it was, where are we at? 9 cents. So by that strategy, or by that rule of thumb alone, I would say yes. Yes, because she's looking like she's making higher lows, and with total 3 looking bullish for the next, I don't know, maybe week or so. I'm sure that you can get, you won't see this price very much longer. We start heading up toward 11 cents. And that's what the daily and the Fibonacci tells me. Now, if I come down to the 4 hour, now there's still turbulence ahead. Don't get it twisted. It's just got a lot of stuff to work out, and it may take it a minute to get past 12 cents. I have to buy it through that. 14 cents is the next bigger target I got for it. So yeah, I think you got to buy. And what I usually do if I see something like that on the daily is I come down to a smaller time frame, like a 4 hour, and then I start saying, hey man, can I snipe this little bitch? Oh man, why am I cussing tonight? I shouldn't be doing that. I'm not sure that my Lord and Savior would be pleased if I just willy-nilly start. Alright, so might see it a little bit below 9 because she's looking a little peaked right now. She might be coming back a little bit, but then again, that's just testing that fib area, in my personal opinion. So should look good. Let's look at her indicator, shall we? The Miss MACD is flirting with the idea of breaking bullish. Yeah, I already got the technical buy signal over here, although there's a few little warning signs. A few little tired things, but it could easily flip back up. Not a deal breaker. Not a deal breaker. The weekly, though, this is kind of weird. The weekly, Mr. Miles, which I did not know, but Bitcoin's also got some crap going on like this too. On the weekly, it's giving us the sales, and it may or may not stick. All right, because this could invalidate. We got to wait a whole freaking week to find out. I'm gonna say it will probably invalidate. If I had to guess, great. Now I set myself up. It was like, it's your fault, Road Dog. But no, here on the weekly, my moving averages, which I do rely on very, very heavily. We have a very intimate relationship. I mean, there's a lot of them. It gets kind of kinky, and we're kind of watching them swing around and everything. But I do believe what they say. And one of them is crossing. It just threw its leg right over the 21, and we're above the 9. And when we're above the 9 on any time frame, I can't say anything bad about what I'm talking, whatever asset that is. That is my number one rule. If you're above the 9, hey, you're okay. Whatever it is you're doing, hey, you just keep doing you. You get below that 9, though, I'm probably going to arrest you. But hey, if you're, as long as you're above the 9, then hey, Fire her up, smoke away, whatever you're doing up there. I'm going to turn the other cheek. But these smaller time frames, they getting kind of devious over here. They playing some games right now. Bigger thing. Yeah, this series is good, in my personal opinion. Phone app. Have an entire ecosystem built phone app. That sounds cool. Look at LYP. XRP is king. Hey, we looked at the other night, right? It was, how's it doing? Limpid. Oh, yeah, the one that I made a note of and didn't do anything because I couldn't find it, I think. And I didn't venture into the dark swap of DeFi. MexC's got it. Gate.io has got it. None of which I have access to. So, looks like she's just still hanging. Well, this is a 1 hour. The daily, what are you looking like? Okay, so she's still in her little accumulation range. She's still above the 21. Lost the 9. We can talk dirt about it. You suck, man. What are you doing down here? What? You can't do anything? You want to bounce around 21? You think that's fun? You lost 50, man. Come on, get your stuff together. Get your act together, Limpet. Why do they call you Limpet? Are you T-Lamp? Huh? You need something? I got something for you, Limpet. Here, maybe this will help you out. Yeah, I got something very special for you. You ain't ready for this. This might be exactly what you're looking for. You're hanging around at 1618. I might be able to help you out right here. I got something for you. Just hold on tight. Yeah, take some of this. Yeah, let me rub some of this all over you. Yeah, take that. Give this about 4 hours. Give this one about 4 hours here. Matter of fact, we're just going to go to the 4 hour chart. You're looking a little droopy right now here, but I see you still got some body above the 9 there. So let's see if we can. Yeah, let's see if this helps here. It needs something. She's. Limpet. Limpid's feeling a little limpy right now, but we're trying to address that problem. We don't want to draw too much attention because if we make it too nervous, well, you know. I mean, if we're being honest, I mean, you get a little too excited, and then oh my. Well, that's not what I expected to happen at this moment. It's not what happens when I'm by myself. Am I cursed? Yeah, those moments. Yeah, well, let's just give it a little time here. In the meantime, we need to come back and check on Bitcoin because what the hell is Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin, what are you doing, man? I mean, for real, how many charts have I got to draw over here just to get you to kind of get the hint of what we're trying to tell you? I don't know how to spell it out. This. Whoop! Go fetch. Whoa! Here, boy. Go fetch. Woo! All right, go get it. Go get it, Bitcoin. Go get it. I'm on the 6 minute. I mean, you'd think we'd see something happen here, but apparently nothing. We just keep hanging around this 115 area, like trying to make some bearish-looking formations here and freak some people out. But the way I was looking at it, it was were you look deeper than what I had. Oh, you are. You went to point. Yeah, that was it. We had this called 2 nights ago. Yeah, the 1404 went there. So we bounced there. We might be coming back, and hopefully we can find some support here. That corresponds with this little support resistance flip area that the fib nailed at the 0.5 Fibonacci area, 114. We might be working our way back down there and trying to make a bottom pattern, so that's what we're going to look for Bitcoin, or what we should be looking for if we're trying to maintain hopeful. By the time we get down there, we'll probably see Miss Lucy come into the question because she can't keep her damn nose out of anything. If there's anything going on, she's got to have her little nose right up in there. It's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's because she's a devil or if it's because she's female. It may be a combination of both, and I don't mean any offense. Please don't leave. Oh my God, we had 6 people leave. Just sorry. Well, we lost our female population right there with that comment. I didn't mean anything by it. I was just being blunt and observant. Anyway, however, So she may be coming back down. We'll be talking to the little devil girl. Are you still up there, Miss Lucy? Our 6.6 moving average is hovering above our 800 moving average, and that's a good sign. They're the positive. Like we got these three moving averages. This purple one, the red one, the green one. Those are my bigger ones. They tell me where the bigger momentum is. We're kind of caught between them, and we're cool. We're not below them anymore like we were before. We're good. We'll probably retest them and then be along our merry way. So I would be looking for, come down and let's try to make a W and make everybody happy. Come back up here to the naked little bra line. We'll make some droopies right here, and I don't know, depending on how they look. I mean, she may need some support here in a few days. I'm just saying, maybe we might be looking at that. We'll get into this little support situation and here, so you won't be. You can do it behind here, okay? Look, we established the cleavage. We'll just see if this cup kind of fills out a little bit. And from there, we can start looking at some shoulder area again. You feel me? Until then, Bitcoin is just kind of, feeling a little droopy, needs some support, needs a little tender loving care here on the short-term time frame. Tomorrow, when Sunday gets here, I expect we need that big ass strong move, or else the weekly MACD will start closing in on us. And that was my main message for tonight, just to reiterate, was let me get off the silliness here, but the weekly MACD is, she's still got warning signs, and it's going to take a big, strong-ass move to turn this around. So it goes from being a turtle head, oh, Mr. Turtle Head, with a goofy little snapping turtle head. Yeah, he's a mean little so-and-so. To being duck lips, where they do like this was duck lips. Where we need this to turn around. We need to start getting some dark histogram candles over here. We need this candle to start going up. We need to start seeing some stuff. If this crosses, then your boy, for real, the game plan is, which I suck on executing every other time, but I intend to do it this time, even though he's looking at it. Well, it makes no sense. It always feels like it makes no sense when it's crossing, but that it's historically, every time that crosses, shit hits the fan with crypto and Bitcoin, and I'm not riding that roller coaster down again. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. Your boy will be selling if we get a confirmed cross there. Hopefully the cavalry will come in over the weekend, tomorrow into Monday and Tuesday, and the bulls will show up and start buying the F out of Bitcoin and send us back toward $120,000. We got to get past 118,000. That is where our midline is, which is the other thing we're looking for confirmation. Was it here? We got it over here. Oh my gosh. Anyway, do we have to put it over here? Oh, it's because we're on the weekly. Yeah, that's why. We're on too big of a time frame. You can't see it. It is this area right over here. It's the purple line. Get these fibs off out here. This purple line, and basically we need to bounce back in. I'm asking a lot for Bitcoin. I'm really asking a lot for Bitcoin. So when we're coming into the weekend, what I was expecting was probably a little bit lackluster. But really, it's been a pretty good weekend. It's kind of like what they did the last weekend, that they started running us up, right? I can't do it on this chart. They started running us up through Saturday, right? I mean, it got sideways too, but then come Sunday and everything, we started getting some nice push-ups here, right? Well, it wasn't here, but yeah, last Saturday and Sunday, it started looking good on Sundays. This was Saturday. I think this is the one I'm thinking about, right? Yeah. No. Anyway, I don't want to spend time hunting for them. We could still get a nice strong run up, and we needed to be strong AF. I don't know if it's going to do it. We got to see what happens around 118 in that area. When we'll better know. It looks like. We need that out of Bitcoin. But the weird thing is, Altcoins looks like it ain't got no problem. I'm like, she hadn't broken the trend line. She looked like she trying to do something. And so a lot of people calling for altcoin season. I think we got a nice big ass rally. I'm not sold on the season, but hey man, I will ride it. Let's go, baby. Altcoins are looking juicy, so hopefully we got something good going on with Bitcoin too. We can't have Bitcoin tanking and altcoins just going woo to the moon. That doesn't last long. It might last for a little bit, but it don't last long. And that means take profits quick if that be happening. And my personal opinion. God, thank you so much for hanging out with Bitcoin here. Just hanging there, just lackluster. Trying to confuse people, getting people to guess what kind of shapey it's making here, both directions or whatever. I just don't play that game. She's not got a solid trend line. She'll do it. She'll do it. She'll come back here or we go up. Well, let's do it, baby. Guys, tread carefully. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Printer hums, Jerome's the king. Cash pours in, let it ring. Hoping for a gold plated.
Oh crap, we forgot to do the grok thing again.
I'm living in style. Cash torrents flood my city street.
Try to get tomorrow night. I think tonight was crazy enough though. Jeez.
Doubt if it's beatboxing's ahead. Overpriced hoodies.
No, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I forgot. I got squirreled.
Cash in the vibe. Gain stack up, keep the hustle alive.
I didn't get a clear question what you wanted me to do with grog though. Because usually what I was doing last night was just saying, hey, what's the skinny on this meme coin? I may have wrote you, Mr. Miles. I didn't mean it. I will make it up to you though. The turkey does keep his word. Something's gonna be a big deal in the year, and I don't know what it is. Oh, gonna give it. What have I missed over here?
Printer stumbles, hopes take a swing. Fears laugh loud, but I still bring. Cash torrents rise, prices hit the roof. I spit through the money proof.
Hello? Oh, come on,
Money printer go I'm cashing the vibe. Gain stack up, keep the hustle alive. Jerome's flow rolls, but the doubts arrive.
Oh, this is fascinating. It's like a little soap opera going on over here in the chat. Well, this is going to get good. This is going to get interesting.
Jerome's beat, a crypto prayer. Printer fades, cash in the air. Jerome's beat, a crypto prayer. Printer fades, cash in the air.
My feed picks can do a lot of things. Some say that they are miraculous. Don't fade the feed picks, Mr. Mouse. Don't knock it till you try, baby. I'm just saying. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Sorry. Gosh darn it, man. I'm just off the chain tonight. I can't keep it in. Hope I don't get censored for gobbling.
I slink through the charts where the shadows twist. Bitcoin's pulse ignites with every risk. Adrenaline floods as the green bars soar, hunting the peak. I crave it more. The night hums low, a seductive snare. My heart pounds wild in the market's glare. The rush bites deep. I'm hooked on the chase. Seduction fuels me, setting the pace. Feel the thrill explode. I'm riding the Bitcoin wave, crushing doubts beneath where the bold ones play. Pulse racing high, hunt the game sweet.
Yes, man. Is this thing on? There it is. appreciate you, Mr. Mouse. A she squatch. Does it dance? That would be cool. I wanted to get some AI dancing girls. I just hadn't gotten around to trying to do that. But since Grok is doing some cool stuff, sometimes Grok doesn't always get your images like you want. Well, if she keeps flopping around like that, she keeps having to push them up. Like there's not enough support there. It might happen. I don't know. See? There is, oh man, you want to see something embarrassing and weird? Do I still have it? I thought you guys had seen this. It's so corny. I got ChatGPT to write some jokes back when ChatGPT was new. And I did a comedy routine as a female. That sounds cool. If only there were more of them out there. I don't think I even got that on here anymore. Let's see, we got that. That's cool.
Stack them coins in the game with me. Roll through dips, keep it fly with me. Hey, hey, must be the crypto. If you wanna see the charts go green, dodge the crash, keep it clean with me. Hit the market, live the dream with me.
All right, guys, I'm calling it a night, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.